Alright, so I decided to start playing Bloodborne this year. It is 2025. Yeah, it's been a long time. This game came out a while ago, over 10 years, I think. Um, and I've been playing for a little bit. I'm having a blast so far. It's a great game. It's kind of freaky. Again, it's got like the Lovecraftian horror aesthetic. If you played it, you know what this game is like. If you haven't played it, but you've probably heard about it, you might have some idea. Um, things I've accomplished so far: I have defeated the cleric beast, and I have unlocked the shortcut to get to Father Gascoigne's boss arena, and we are currently attempting to slay Father Gascoigne. So that is the goal for this video. We are going to try to eliminate Father Gascoigne. Let's see if we can pull it off. Now, I've played some other FromSoft titles. I played a good bit of Dark Souls, the first one specifically. I've played through over half of Elden Ring. Also, great games. And I've played some Souls-likes as well. Most notably, Code Vein. Code Vein is a really great game, especially if you're into like vampires and that like anime aesthetic. Granted, Code Vein isn't technically about vampires, but it kind of feels like it sometimes. These things are like the easiest creatures to parry in this game, I swear. Everything else gives me trouble, but I can get the timing on these guys down pretty well. Just gonna run over here, pull the lever. Why am I narrating exactly what's happening? Y'all know how this game works. Levers get pulled, elevators go up and down. So, in my attempts so far fighting Father Gascoigne, I have found that he's fairly easy to deal with in his human form, but once he transitions into his beast form, it's like fighting. It's like the Flash had a baby with a werewolf, and you are fighting that deformed child. Nice. And hand up the bump. Oof. That's a dead pig. That thing usually hits me at least once, so I'm actually really happy that I managed to do that hitless just now. Yeah, we go around this way because it actually, it takes a little bit longer, but you avoid the giant boulder this way, and then the boulder still kills all those guys down there. Just get the parry on the next guy. Damn, you got me. It's okay. We got plenty of blood vials. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a visceral going here. Nice. That one's dead too. Alright. Love the way this fog door looks. The fog doors in this game look so much nicer than they do in some of the other games. It just has like this, especially with like the archways and the gargoyle here, it gives me like Batman vibes, or like, I just really like the look of it. I can't quite explain it. It just, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot. Because that's cool. Okay. Into the fog. And he is right there. God damn. Okay. Damn, usually I have like a little bit of time. Oh. Hell yeah. Oof.
Too proud to show your true
Shit. Okay. Okay. That's fair. I got cocky with that first visceral. I got off a visceral and I got cocky and that ruined the fight for me. Okay. Okay. It's okay, I'll be back. That's another thing when you're playing these games, the mentality you gotta have if you want to avoid getting pissed off, because it's very easy to get pissed off, because you will die a lot, and it can be very frustrating, especially like runbacks to bosses. The mentality you gotta have going into it, you didn't die. You didn't die. You just got delayed. You are death. You are the Reaper in these games. They can't kill you. You'll just come back. And that is the mentality you gotta have. Every single time you die in one of these games, whether it be Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, you just gotta have the mentality, okay, I see how it is, but I'll be back, and I will have those souls. Or I will have those blood echoes, or whatever. And blood echoes are essentially the exact same thing as souls. Like, even in the lore, like the way they work and what they are a representative of, they're literally just souls. Same thing with the race in Elden Ring, for the most part. It's all kind of the same thing. They just call it different things depending on the world that it's in. It's literally the same thing. It does the same thing mechanically. The lore explains it as being more or less the same. So, if you hear me switching between different terms for it, just go with it, okay? Up above. Yeah, good. Okay. Wait. I keep forgetting that he drops stuff. He almost always drops blood vials, which I didn't need that time, but whatever. Probably the most annoying thing in this game so far is just how long it takes to climb ladders. That one in particular. And since I keep dying to gas quite, I have had to climb that ladder quite a bit. And those guys are all dead, and none of them dropped anything, it looks like. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna approach real slow so they don't hear us coming. And we get the visceral on this guy. As long as you've got enough stamina to just spam your R1, especially I do have my weapon upgraded to +2. So with those two things combined, as long as you've got a full stamina bar, you can really take out those beastmen with no problem at all. Because they basically just get stun locked as long as you're able to keep spamming the R1 in your saw form. If you switch to cleaver form, It's not as viable of a strat because the cleaver is so much slower. And with that slowness, I mean, granted, the R2 is still much, much slower, but it's worth it for the amount of damage it does, because the R1 in cleaver form does not do very much damage at all. The most advantageous aspect of cleaver form by far is just the extra range, and that's true of most weapons, not just the saw cleaver. Most weapons in this game, the whole point of trick form is just to give you better range. Yeah. Anyway. There's my souls on the ground. It's funny, you can actually see them. You got me, but I got a visceral on, so it's okay. Okay. Did I get him? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, oh, that was awesome. Oh, I feel so good about that. That was... How many attempts was that? I think in total that was 6 attempts? I think that was 6 attempts. Oh, that felt so good to finally accomplish. I'm so happy I did that. Damn. Sucks for him, though. Let's see. There's a shiny over there. Why is there a shiny over there? Is that up where his wife is? I do have like a bit of insight into the lore just because I've watched some lore videos and stuff. And I've watched a little bit of a detailed walkthrough just to get like some early strats for my build. But other than that, I don't know too much about this game, frankly. Aside from like the combat and the fact that it's a FromSoft title and all that. And I know like the aspects of like the blood and how that works. But I think this is... Yeah, this is wife. Because that's the brooch. I'm gonna have to give that to the little girl. Who's not gonna be happy about that at all. But it's probably better to just tell her than to hide it from her. Yeah, that was awesome. So Gasper. I was a little worried this might take a little longer. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Now we're going up here. Okay. Don't want to move too fast. Need to be mindful of possible enemies. Check the ceiling. Just check everything. Just check everything. If you've played a Dark Souls or Elden Ring, you know that FromSoft likes to put things like slimes and crap up on the ceilings and hide stuff in like corners to try and trap you as soon as you walk through a doorway. So literally check everything. What's this? I don't think there's mimics in this game, so it shouldn't be a mimic. Blood Gem Workshop Tool. What? What does that do? Interesting. I'll have to look into that in a minute. But, right this second... Oh, cutscene time. The door must be pretty heavy. What's the deal with all these statues? Why do they all look like they're crying? Is there something to that? Oh, you know what? This is the chapel where you send the survivors, isn't it?
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
Cool. Safe space to send people. I like that. May or may not end up actually using it that much. I don't know how many NPCs there are in this game that need to be sent to safe spaces, but we'll see. Right this minute, let's see, I'm walking around with 6,000 souls. I'm sorry, blood echoes. Like I said, I'm probably going to be doing that a lot. Let's go back to the dream, because I need to allocate these. You don't want to be walking around with 6,000 souls. You just don't. That's the best thing to buy. I know most people say, like, silver bullets and blood vials, but I really don't seem to have much of a problem when it comes to those. Like, I don't really run out that much. So I think first, I'm going to see if I've got enough material to upgrade my weapon again. No, I do not. Okay. I don't have enough to upgrade it. I could upgrade the saw spear, but what's the point of upgrading a weapon that's not going to be as powerful? Oh, I could upgrade the pistol. Is that worth it? What does upgrading the pistol even do, really? Is there a point to upgrading that? Because, I mean, I'm just using it for parries. Are there some enemies that it's harder to parry with a low-level pistol, and so you need to upgrade it to make sure that it actually puts them into that downed state? There's got to be some sort of reasoning behind it. I haven't upgraded it at all. I do have enough for one upgrade. I will go ahead and just upgrade that just in case. Let's see. Where do I see the durability? Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, just make sure that that's topped off. Blood fortify weapons using blood gems. Blood gems imbue weapons with special characteristics. But then don't blood gems also permanently change the attribute of the weapon as long as they're socketed? So I might not want that. Do I even have any blood gems to socket? Okay, I do. I don't think I get those till a bit later. Okay. 5,000 souls left.
Welcome
doll.
home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Such a soothing voice. Okay. Strength and skill. Because I've got a good bit in vitality and endurance for the time being, I would argue. So I think strength and skill, because that'll just pump my damage up. Not by a lot, but, you know. I can only level up twice. Maybe it's more beneficial to pump that then. Nah, I'm gonna put a couple points into strength.
Over time, countless hunters have visited this stream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now. Farewell, good hunter.
Interesting.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
Okay. Alright, so we killed Father Gascoigne, we leveled up a couple of times, and we found the chapel where we're going to be sending survivors. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing so you can maybe watch the rest of my playthrough, because I do plan to record and upload every time I play this game from now on until I beat it. So, yeah, if you would like to see a complete noob progress through Bloodborne, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because that's the best way to get updated when I post. I'll see y'all in the next video.